What's going on, everybody? For crypto stocks, next week we're gonna have a huge reversal for all of them because cryptos started to reverse right now. The panic that happened last week because Bitcoin pulled back, and everybody talk about this pullback and expected that Bitcoin will continue to go higher. However, look at this. We have all the altcoin and even Bitcoin is still holding over the 59,000. So this is the most important support because we've got a buyer here for Bitcoin. Before the buyer came here around this sell-off, so it's still doing higher lows. Look at this. There's market maker buying, guys. Even the banks, I think they loaded up before another pump toward the 100,000 for the next month. So let's get right to it and discuss, of course, not cryptos, but Mara and the other crypto stocks because we might have a reversal. The reversal is still happening, guys, because the first signal was on the 20th of March. So if this is the first time you watch our videos, hit the like button and the way and subscribe to our channel because we always do our update for you guys every day. Every day we do update for our hunters or our traders and our Patreon and of course on YouTube. First, our live streaming we do 30 minutes before the market open, and after that we do it on our Discord and Patreon. As you can see here, we always do our live streaming early on Discord, 2 hours and 30 minutes before the market open. Last hunt that we did for Boyle on this breakout, it was a really nice hunt, guys. If you want to have early access and of course chart analysis update after that, we do swing trade as well. The last time we did swing trade for our hunters, of course, for FedEx, and we have a huge jump after we did our swing trade the next day. So join us, guys. The link in comment section below for our Patreon and Discord for early access for live streaming and alerts after we finish our live streaming on YouTube. So in the time being, guys, let's discuss Mara, Coinbase, and Riot. What we should expect for Monday. You see what's happened here? We have a pullback for Mara, 4%, Coinbase 2, Riot 4%. So all of them is pulling back. For Coinbase is understandable because we've got a test or the short seller at their position around the 276. The good thing is we have a new high for Coinbase just by few cents to test this level. That's why the price went down. Now, if we go in cryptos, we see that we have at least this weekend, the market maker still holding, but by tomorrow and the market open, we're gonna have a volatility for Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, which is the best one for my opinion right now because it's still near the breakout zone, an all-time high around the 500. We might have even the 1000 for Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin, the same. We need to hold over, let's say, the 60,000. This is psychological level, guys, over the 60,000. If we held it over there, is mean Bitcoin will go to all-time high again, and this time we might have, let me just bring it here, look really good, the 100,000 mark, because after we break the 73, we're gonna have almost 35% jump without stopping because the halving is coming pretty near. So how and why we talk about Bitcoin? Why we talk about Bitcoin? We should talk about Mara right now. Yes. However, we're talking about Bitcoin because if Bitcoin held the 60, we broke the 73 and we go toward the 100,000, you know what's going to happen tomorrow? You know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Of course, you answered this question right now. You're screaming, yes, Jesus, we're gonna see a new high for Mara. Of course. How are we gonna confirm that? Now for the next week for Bitcoin, never go below the 60, go over the 73. That's mean this is the bottom and we never go back again for Mara here. This mean the bottom already happened around the 17 and we're gonna have the breakout. The confirmation is breakout from the 2519 because this is where the short will cover here for Mara. For Coinbase is really visible around the $276. So once we break here, the short seller will cover for Coinbase. For my opinion, as we said before, Coinbase is targeted by the market maker. They're buying and loading up for Coinbase because is the much safer bet from all the other crypto stocks. That's why we don't have a huge pullback. That's why we still near the breakout and resistant for Coinbase. The same as we said for Bitcoin, we should hold the 60 or the 60,000. For Coinbase, we should hold for the next week over the 243.25 cents. Again, we have Riot. This is by far the most shorted one from the other list because we're still near the bottom over the $10, but this will never be the case anymore after we have holding or after we actually getting near the 1358 by confirming that Mara will break the resistance and Coinbase. So if Mara and Coinbase, because they are near the resistance, broke the resistance, we're going to have a huge reversal for Riot and going toward the 1358. We're going to discuss one swing trade stock for the next week, guys, after we discuss the Mara and Coinbase and Riot profit taking. Okay, this is major update for you guys. Swing trade. Usually we don't talk about swing trade only on our Discord and Patreon, but this will be a bonus for you guys to discuss the play that we have to watch out for the next week because it looked really good from the last Friday. We already hunted for it last Friday. We're gonna discuss this swing trade after we finish the price target for Mara for at least the end of this month on March. Mara, as we said, the 25.19 is our resistance. Now we have a bit of pullback. So this is a pullback. This is a pullback. The price will go a bit lower to test over the $20, which is psychological level. After the market open, Bitcoin have a bit of reversal and holding the 60, as we said, we're gonna have another pump. Let me just check how much we could bump from the 20 until here, almost 25%. After 25%, we make the short cover here. We're gonna have another, I think 15%. Let me just calculate here. Another 25%. So we have to see at least 50% jump for Mara to go to all-time high around the 35, and we might have the $40 and beyond. This is my target, at least for the mid of this year, not even at the end of this year, because at the end of this year, if Bitcoin hit the 100K or beyond, Mara will explode more, and we're gonna have a FOMO buying for Mara. Coinbase, the same. Once we break the 276, watch out for the 324, and the target is the 400. This is psychological level again for Coinbase to go. This is all-time high, if only if, as we said, Bitcoin getting near the 100K. And of course, the halving, will be the turning point for all Bitcoin and altcoins to go to all-time high. And this is next month, April. So it's getting near. We just have less than 1 week or at least 2 weeks to see this reaction. Finally, we have Riot, man. Riot is, as we said, is a bit bearish because we got shorted here, almost 40%. But this will not be the case as long as we hold over the $10, $10.50, breaking the 1358. We're gonna have a huge jump for Riot, and we might have like Riot to be best performer if we've got a good reaction for Bitcoin and hitting all-time high. We might have like everybody jumping on Riot because Riot is much discounted than the other, because Coinbase is a bit expensive right now around the resistance. Mara the same. Then we have the worst performance stock in crypto stocks is Riot. So we might have the smart money buying Riot because now we are in the safe side for Bitcoin if it went over the 73, and we might have the best performer will be Riot. You know why? Because we might have at least 57% from the current price, the 11.45. Now let's go to the our bonus stock that we have to discuss for the next week because it look really good, guys. TLRY. Look at that. We already did swing trade for our hunters here. We discussed TLRY entry, and look at that, man. We have a big buyer for TLRY over the $1.70 here. Was the first signal for a breakout. It happened around the 18th of March. After that, we've got the $1, yeah, the $1.60 was our support. And we've got, look at that, we've got the profit taking around the $2, or the resistance is getting near around the $2.50 and the $2.37. This is by far the most important level to break for TLRY by the next week. So watch out for this huge breakout for this stock. We're gonna discuss in the depth in other video for TLRY how we play this one for the next week. We're gonna do a special video for you guys after this update. Thank you for watching. See you by tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, 30 minutes before the market open on our YouTube, and 2 hours and 30 minutes on our Discord. Just go on pre-market alert and you're gonna see our live streaming link, exclusive link for our hunters on Discord and Patreon. Thank you for watching and see you by tomorrow.